It's super loud. I don't even know if you're gonna be able to hear me with all of this. Long story short, it's been raining and I think it's gonna rain all week, which kind of sucks. It kind of limits what we're gonna be able to do. So I don't know if we're gonna be able to go to the beach or anything like that, which is pretty much the main thing I wanted to do, is just to simply go to the beach. But like I said, but I am coming back to Florida in a week. Hopefully, I mean, not a week, in a month. Hopefully that happens. We'll see if that happens or not. But my friend's birthday is next month, and I already put a down payment on that trip, so you know we'll just see how that plays out. But other than that, of course I still feel the way I feel when it comes to social media and certain people. But I think I may have talked about this. I'm just going to have to figure out something, if that makes any sense. I'm gonna have to create a new space that makes me happy, maybe just completely something new. And you know like like a new Instagram, for example. Just post on there, don't tell any of my friends or family or whatever that's my, and just find new people. I don't know, that is all I want, is just to find my people, find people who are kind of understand me and I understand them, and so it's still a work in progress. Honestly, it's been kind of a work in progress ever since this channel was created. I kind of created this channel for that reason, to kind of meet new people, things like that. Obviously, this channel is very, very just non-existent. Right now it's almost just kind of like a video diary or something, because I don't really get any views or subscribers, which is expected. I'm not sitting here my channel sucks. No, it's expected. I didn't start this channel to become a big YouTuber or anything like that. I just simply wanted to kind of meet people, and it hasn't really happened, but that's fine. I'm willing to do this for years, because this channel is a happy place for me right now, even though I don't upload consistently. And the reason why is because I'm so busy with kids and working and stuff. I wish I could have more time to do this, and I could make more time. I really just kind of am lazy about it. I don't really upload as much as I could. I could upload more. Sometimes I run out of ideas, or I usually upload when I go shopping, and then I just upload immediately. I just immediately film that. But even that, I feel like hauls and stuff, it's cool, but it's really not something that I really want for this channel. I think I really want this channel to be more like this, like a vlog type of channel, to put memories and experiences on this channel and stuff like that. I really think that that's the direction I want to go with this channel, because that's another thing. I really don't want to attract people who are just here to see hauls or something like that, because that has really no substance to me, if that makes any sense. It really doesn't hold substance to just watch someone buy stuff and try it on. I really, like I said, want people to just kind of really kind of know me for who I am and understand me and things like that. So if anything, that is a new direction that we're going with this channel, is vlogs. I still will do hauls and everything I've been doing before, and I may do challenges, just whatever. It's all just organic, all peace and love. It's just all things I want to do. I don't want to be caught in a funk of doing things that I don't want to do for the sake of the fact that that's what people want to see, and then when they you're doing something that makes you happy for a while, and then people just drift off more and more and more. I think that's another reason why my Instagram, I feel the way I feel with Instagram, is because a lot of people have been following me for years, which is not a lot of people, it's been a few people, but you know what I mean, have been following me for years, and just throughout the time it's been going lower and lower. You know what I'm saying? People have kind of been losing interest and things like that. And to be honest, it sounds really silly to be affected by that, but I was affected by it, and I still kind of am to some degree. That's why I'm feeling like I need to do something, because if I don't do something, it will continue to make me unhappy. And it's never going to really fix itself. You know, I have to do exactly what I said I was gonna do, you know, create a new space, a new Instagram or something like that. Or if I don't create a new Instagram, maybe just simply like work really hard to try to attract new followers, you know. Like sometimes I think about just simply deleting it. Not deleting it, but maybe just not even being involved in social media. But I've kind of tried that, and that really kind of doesn't work for me either. I do want, even if it's a small, tight knit group of people, you know, I do kind of want people, you know, around. But people also have to understand that I'm not super social. I think that's another thing. I'm not a very social person. I don't always, you know, I'm friendly, but I'm not super social. I'm not gonna always just be like, what's up? Like, let's chat, let's FaceTime, like, let's message you every time. Like, a lot of times I just log in and post something, log out, you know? I think that's another thing that contributes to the fact that people just kind of like lose interest or, you know, just kind of like whatever, is because I feel like I'm not really engaging that deep with people because that's just my personality. Like, in person, like either if you've known me throughout the years or whatever, like I'm not the type of person to just talk to people frequently. I'm very quiet and shy, you know, like I'm not very social, even with my best friend. My best friend knows that we may not talk. There's times where we haven't talked for months and then we just come back and talk and then like we're good. And I think that's the type of person I am. We may not talk for months, but it's not like we're not friends anymore. We're still friends. It's just I'm busy. You know, if I didn't have children, if I didn't have to work for a living, if I didn't, you know, if life wasn't the way it was, which I wouldn't want any. I love my children, you know, like I'm not saying that. I'm just saying then if I had all this time on my hands, maybe I would be a more social person because I think someone who doesn't have a life, I guess, feels lonely and they do want friends, but I'm almost kind of at a point where I don't want friends, like deep friends, where I have to like keep in touch with them constantly, but I do want like friends where, you know, we're just kind of like like-minded people and we're just vibing and we like each other's pictures from time to time. If I may not be able to catch up and like every single picture, you know, you may understand, you know, maybe there are times where I do kind of like go back and like your pictures after I have, you know, like I can't explain. I don't know if this is making any sense, and I don't think it is, but long story short, this is just gonna be an ongoing discussion just to try and kind of find happiness within myself. Maybe not even happiness, just contentness, being content about what's going on. Because I really don't expect like just happiness for a while. You know, like my life is just not the way I want it to be right now. But yeah, I'm just gonna go now and yeah, I'm really loving my hair. That's a whole nother thing. Like I have my hair under braids, in braids under this, and the braids are honestly like when I took my hair down yesterday or the day before, I permed my hair or whatever, like my hair is actually as long as this hair, you know, like don't get it twisted. Like literally my real hair is this long. It may not be this full and it's definitely not this like soft, my curl pattern isn't like this, but my hair is this long, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if I'm gonna take my hair out on this trip. Probably most likely won't, especially if it's gonna be raining every day. But otherwise I like this hair a lot. Probably one of my favorite hairs I've had like ever. One of, yeah. Especially for short hairstyles. You know, when I was younger, I didn't really go for short hairstyles, but like as I get older, I love short hair and it's really cute. Especially, I kind of usually go for medium length hair, but I really, really like this. You know, if I could just keep buying this and this just be my look for a long time, like, yeah. But someone, honestly, my mother-in-law gave me this hair and I don't know where she bought it, but I think that I'm just gonna try and find something similar to this. Literally my favorite hair I've ever had. So I think something that would be slightly better than this is if I had like a cool color. This is cool for just simply wanting to be a normal person and just having a natural hair color. But I'm definitely someone who likes to try different colors and stuff, and I would love to try like a pink or a purple or a green, just something really cool and weird. It wouldn't be an everyday look, but it would definitely be something that I would wear. But it's raining. I don't know if you can see, it's starting to rain harder and harder. So I'm just gonna go in and yeah. So all right, that's all. Okay. I'm just like, what if I just dropped my phone right now? That is about as devastating as me simply just jumping off this balcony right now, is dropping my phone. Because my phone is like, not everything. Technology and stuff like that isn't everything to me, but it's devastating for something to happen to your phone while you're on vacation and you can't necessarily just get another one. It's not even necessarily, it's no option. If something happened to my phone, it'd be over till I get home. Anyway, so I don't know how I'm gonna conclude this video. I think this is gonna be just one separate video of just me talking about my feelings and emotions. And then I'll do a happy video about just my vacation in Florida. Because I don't want to mix those two things together, if that makes sense. I want to be a happy person, I want to think of good memories. That's the thing. I usually don't like to speak on negative things or complain or whatever, because I like to look back on vacations and I like to think of happy times, good times, things like that. But it's apparent that I remember the last 2 or 3 vacations I've been, maybe 2 vacations I've been on, and I've been kind of sad. I think we went to Hawaii one time. Hawaii was one of the best trips I've been on in my life. And it wasn't just because of it's Hawaii. I mean, obviously it was Hawaii and it was beautiful, and it definitely want to go again. I almost really just want to live there, to be honest with you. I want to live on an island. But it also was one of the best trips ever because I was happy. I was so happy, and I was just like, it wasn't like just this, I'm happy. Like, I was in a good mood. And I was just kind of like thinking to myself, what do I need to do to experience this more often? Like, how hard do I need to work? What do I need to do stuff like this on a regular basis, to travel more, and things like that. It was just such a high I was on. And even when we got back from Hawaii, I was still on a high for a good month at home, you know what I'm saying? Because I was just like, I gotta do that again. Like, that was amazing. And then here we are, it's been about 2 years later, maybe 3, and I'm experiencing what I'm experiencing. I'm not as sad as I was yesterday, I will admit. I think yesterday there was a lot going on. It was such a long travel day. I don't know if I ever talked about this yet, but yeah, yesterday was a long travel day. The airplane didn't take off until 30 minutes. We were sitting on the airplane, which was fine. It wasn't that big of a deal. Then once we got here in Florida at the airport, we had to sit there for 4 to 5 hours waiting for our rental car because somebody was just not really trying to, the person working there just wasn't going very fast. It was one person working there. Sometimes it was 2. But they were super slow, and there was a long line of people. Other places, they were just getting the people through really quickly, but we were just there for forever. So that was really, really frustrating and aggravating, but obviously we're out of that situation. So, and then on top of all of that, once we got the rental car, we couldn't just go straight immediately to our hotel. The plan honestly was we couldn't check into our hotel till 4 o'clock. So I think by the time we got out of the airport, it was early in the morning. It had to have been like around 10 o'clock, we'll say that. You know what? What happened was we were at the airport for so long, like 4 or 5 hours. By the time we left the airport, the sun rose, you know what I'm saying? And so that was that. And then on top of all that, we couldn't just immediately check in our hotel and rest. We had to basically just chill in the car, go to the park. We had to, kill time. But even then, we pretty much just paid the check-in because we just went ahead and drove to the hotel after, at about 1 or something. Because we were like, I'm not waiting till 4 o'clock. And we just paid a check-in fee, early check-in fee. And yeah, I never did anything like that. We've never experienced anything like that where the check-in is so late. So yeah, but whatever. And then, we got food, we got some snacks, and all of this and all of that. By the time I had got here, I just needed to eat and just take a nap. And after that, that's when I was really sad. And I think the reason why I was super sad is because I'm in a different location. I'm not at home, which usually I love not being home. I love going out places. But I think for me, it was just kind of like I'm not home. I'm not feeling comfortable. I'm not, in my comfort zone. I'm feeling like whatever, I think I had to just kind of adjust to the fact that I'm here, let's have a good time, I don't know. So I do feel a bit better, and I think as the days progress, I will feel much better. I just think that yesterday was just a lot going on. I never had time to just be to myself and think and things like that. So I finally have been doing that, and it's helped me. I think that's something that kind of helps me within myself. Since I don't really feel like I have someone to talk to on a regular basis, especially on things like this, like my feelings, I usually just kind of talk to myself. It sounds crazy, but it's really not. It's actually really helpful for me. That's the best way I cope with things, is just to simply talk it out by myself, to go out somewhere alone, like outside or something, and just talk to myself and just reflect and think about things. So yeah, and also I've just been on my computer. I've been playing The Sims and stuff like that. I think sometimes just escaping reality is another thing that helps. So yeah. Can you hear me? So I'm on the balcony. This is what it looks like. This is my first time actually spending time out here on the balcony. This is what it looks like. It's pretty nice. It has chairs, but we brought them in and stuff because it's raining. Plus we wanted to use the chairs to sit on. Vacation used to be something that used to bring me happiness. It was like the epitome of happiness for me. Always, my whole life, I would be so excited to leave where I live, and go somewhere else, And it's just these past couple of years, I've just been having random things like, social media has been making me unhappy, but at the same time, you want to post your experiences on social media. I think that's something that I have to just figure out, where do I want to move forward when it comes to social media, because it doesn't make me happy. And I'm not talking about this channel, right? I'm just really honestly talking about my personal Instagram. You know, for years, for a couple of years, it hasn't been something that has made me like really happy. And I'm a firm believer, you probably have heard this before. I'm a firm believer if something's not making you happy, you need to get rid of it quickly, you know, because it will keep making you unhappy. And when you have things in your life that make you unhappy, you're an unhappy person. You know, I don't know, you know, like you can't be the person or have the life that you want to have when you have unhappiness. Something in your life that's making you unhappy. It can make your whole entire life seem like it's unhappy. I don't know if that's making any sense, but yeah. And I'm standing outside out here because I need some privacy to talk. So yeah, I don't know if this should be just a whole entire video within itself about me talking about my journey to happiness, or if I should include this in the vlog. Like, yeah, I go on vacation and sometimes I'm just not happy. You know, I just go and I cry. Not last year, but the year before, we went on a cruise and I was happy, don't get me wrong, but I think it was overall happy. And of course, I'm grateful. I'm definitely grateful. Even though I paid my way, I'm grateful to be here. I wouldn't want to be here by myself. So I'm grateful for anything in my life. You know what I'm saying? Even the littlest things. But I remember the year before our last vacation, when we went on a cruise, I cried like almost every night. And people don't really know that because I went off to myself and cried. You know what I'm saying? I needed time to myself. And people don't realize, like, this is something I guess that happens on vacation. Another thing is you spend more time with people, the certain people that you went with, you know what I'm saying? So they may see sides of you that they've never seen before. You know, because I've always just been able to just be by myself and hide my feelings and how I feel about things. So now people are starting to realize, like, oh, why are you leaving to go talk to yourself for a while? Why do you need to be alone sometimes? You know, like, it's not clicking or understanding in their brain, the people who I'm here with. And then I'm going right back here next month with a different set of people. So I'm just thinking to myself, and this is also not something great to do, but I'm just thinking, like, should I be like pretty much drunk the whole time? Is that going to be something that's going to make me happy? Because I don't really drink at all that much. You know, maybe casually, but I don't honestly really don't drink that much. But I'm literally considering, like, should I just drink like every day, and would that just make me happy? Because I do know being drunk does make me happy, or it puts me in a better mood, and I don't want to be somewhere and just be in a bad mood. It's raining. I don't even know if you can hear me. The rain explains my feelings and emotions. Wow. So yeah, there's this thing that happens when I go on vacation. For the past couple of years, past like at least 2 years, when I go on vacation, I'm sad. You know, and vacation, good morning. It's raining. I guess I had a good sleep to some degree, but also no, I didn't really sleep very good because I had to share a bed with someone, and I had to share a bed with my the baby. So I mean, it's not anything bad. It's just that it wasn't super comfortable, as if you were sleeping by yourself. I had went on this whole entire rant, not rant, but yesterday I had to escape and come outside like this Uh, I think yesterday I went more over there, and I just needed to be by myself, talk to myself, reflect on things because I was feeling really sad. My hair, whatever. I was feeling really sad, you know. Um, you could say for no particular reason, but there kind of is a reason. I talked about all this yesterday, and I really don't feel like bringing it back up. So I really just want to let things go. I guess the main thing you could say is like social media right now is a source of unhappiness for me. It's like I hear people. What's going on? Right now, social media is kind of a source of unhappiness for me, and it has been for like years. At least minimum 2 years. And it's really not something that I feel like I said, going into detail right now, mainly because it's raining and, you know, I'm about to get breakfast and just whatever. Like, I just don't have time to just go into detail about this. But long story short, I'm not super happy right now. I wasn't yesterday. I tried to talk about it, didn't really resolve anything. I'm still not really happy. And it's a thing that happens for me lately, these past couple of years. Whoa, it's raining. Oh my gosh. What?